This is lesson 3, which is special angles with the CAST rule. The two special right angle triangles that provide the exact value of the primary trig ratios for angles 30 degrees, 45 degrees, or 60 degrees are these two triangles over here. So this first triangle helps you find the exact value of angles 45 degrees. The second triangle over here helps you find the exact value of angles 60 degrees and 30 degrees. Now you will have to memorize both these triangles, and an easy way to remember which value goes to which side is to remember that the largest angle is opposite to the largest side, the smallest angle is opposite to the smallest side. Same thing over here, the smallest angle is opposite to the smallest side, and the largest angle is opposite to the largest side. Now, how do we find the exact trig ratios? Well, the first step is to sketch the terminal arm in the correct quadrant, whether it's quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4. The second step is to determine the related angle. It should be 30 degrees, 45 degrees, or 60 degrees. Next, you must rewrite the new expression using the CAST rule and the related angle. Lastly, solve using the special triangles. So our first example is, using the steps above, determine the exact value of sine 120 degrees. So let me just write down the question right here, sine 120 degrees. So as stated above, the first step was to sketch the terminal arm in the correct quadrant. So let's draw a graph over here and label it with C, A, S, and T for the CAST. So 120 degrees is in between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. So it'll go somewhere about here. Now we label that angle. This angle is 120 degrees. The next step is to find the related angle. So the related angle, if the angle is in the second quadrant, we know that we must subtract 180 from the angle. So 180 minus 120 degrees is equal to 60 degrees. Therefore, the related angle is 60 degrees. Now we must rewrite the new expression using the CAST rule and the related angle. So since this is in sine, we write down sine, and the related angle is 60 degrees, so we write down sine 60 degrees. Now lastly, we solve using the special triangles. So basically, when I bring this over here, we do sine is opposite over hypotenuse. So the opposite is square root of 3. And the hypotenuse is 2. So sine 60 degrees is equal to the hypotenuse, the square root of 3 over 2. And we know that this is positive since it is in the sine quadrant. In order for this to be negative, it has to be in the tan quadrant or in the third quadrant or the fourth quadrant. So now we basically rewrite this, rewrite the whole new equation. New expression. So sine 120 degrees is equal to square root of 3 over 2.